Citizens of that town, by mayoral decree, the following episode may cover topics the likes of which may trigger your timbers. Consider yourselves duly notified.
Hey, Josh here. So, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you all. Wonderful people listening right now. I got really shit-faced drunk last night, and I didn't so much come into work today as, I woke up on the bench out front of the station this morning with no knowledge of how I got there. Being that I am a professional, I'm not going to bore you all with the details of my antics last night, but suffice to say, I'm really phoning in on this work shift. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm going to see if I can find the... Hang on. Where's the... I'll just get the... There. Alright. There we go. There they are. Here's a syndicated programming tape. My vision's super blurry. I'm having a hell of a time reading this. It's called, The Dusklight Motel and Economy Suites. Is this actually a syndicated program or just an old cassette ad that's been laying underneath this pile? Oh, God, my head hurts. Whatever, thinking's painful. Let's just put it in and see what happens.
The Dusklight Motel and Economy Suites at the edge of Marlston was built in 1964. Anyone wishing to stay the night will find the original fixtures are still in place. While the rates and accommodations were fair, the place was dated. It had been a building made for touring bands and their attached retinue. Most rooms in the 5-story building were soundproof so the musicians could warm up and practice, but no one saw that detail that way. From the start, rumors kicked up about how insane the parties were, about how many people entered the Dusklight Motel and Economy Suites, but simply never left, about how the homeless that moved camp around Marlston gave the building a wide berth. Sure, the police could corroborate no evidence of missing persons in connection to the Dusklight, but an off-the-books task force was created all the same. The owner, a Jethro Quincy Laurel, was just a man in a suit. His father had been a folk singer a generation ago, of some repute, and Jethro's strongest childhood memory was how awful traveling the country was. He wanted to have a nice place where musical talents could actually sit, rest, take a load off, maybe feel like they were at home. And to ask the bands that stayed there, Jethro had succeeded. And yet, the people of Marlston murmured. Talk spiraled into tales of dope dens, evil magic rituals, and vile deeds. The idea that Jethro was connected to the world government and was a member of the Hand That Moves likewise spread. By 1967, Mr. Laurel died from the stress of trying to run his perfectly legitimate business, and at the same time employ down-on-their-luck individuals to whom no one else in the town of Marlston gave a second thought. The employees of the Dusklight Motel and Economy Suites put together a funeral for their beloved boss. Unbeknownst to anyone, Jethro was alone in the world. No siblings, no aunts or uncles, just his motel and the people he had tried to help. A week after his funeral, the building was condemned. The now ex-employees of the Dusklight tried to fight the injunction, but to no avail. The building was to be torn down before 1968 clicked over on the calendar. The day came for the demolition crews to begin their work. They tried to open the front doors to the lobby, but they were shut tight. One of the demolition crew members swung a crowbar at the glass of the door, only for the tool to bounce off the translucent surface and embed itself into their thigh. It was early in the morning, and no one wanted to hear any blood-curdling screams, so the crewmen removed the casualty. They should have waited, however, as several more casualties occurred shortly thereafter. They had all tried to forcefully enter the Dusklight Motel and Economy Suites, and they had all gained some manner of surprising wound for their effort. At 9 a.m., the stated opening time for the building, the doors unlocked of their own volition with a heavy clunk. A demolition crew member claimed to see several shadows slink away from the doors as someone opened them. The town capitulated and rescinded the condemnation order. The building was quiet and empty for a long time, save occasional light in the night. The ex-employees had to give up trying to keep Jethro's dream alive. The building faded to a forgotten memory, somehow. Life has a way of burying the extraordinary under the weight of mundanity. A few weeks back, lightning struck the Dusklight Hotel and Economy Suites several times. The building is back to full operation and is reportedly staffed by human-adjacent beings. The next bit should go without saying, but treat the staff well. Their customs aren't one-to-one with our own, but they have zero tolerance for anyone that would besmirch Jethro Quincy Laurel's tree.
Well, what do you know? That was actually pretty neat. I need to look into that one a little more closely. These stories aren't real, they're all make-believe. Sure, that's what you say now. We'll see who's laughing when I find the, Dusklight, or whatever the hell it was that got struck by lightning. Why would you want that to happen? I really don't get it. Of all the people in my life, I thought you'd understand where I was coming from about this. Other Josh, I have a headache that would kill God. I can barely understand which way is up or down. Just cut to commercials and we'll find another damn tape. You know what? You are such a letdown. Go to commercials. And we'll be right back with more stuff you love after this commercial break. That was the last time I ever let you board up. Yeah, I thought I did pretty good, you know. These idiots are just, oh shit, we're still on the air, aren't we? You fucking kidding me? Can you not hit one button right?
In case you're wondering, yes, the syndicated programs are all weird nightmares I've had. Anyway, That Town Mini is a production of That Town Entertainment. This week's episode was written by Joshua Singer, Jason Smith, and Jesse Hall. It was directed by Jesse Hall. All music in today's episode was produced by Zach Fregoso, the one, the only. I've made that joke before, but it's got legs, just like Zach Fregoso. Zach Fregoso has legs and makes music. Hitting you with all the truth this week. Hey, we had vocal talent in this episode, believe that or not. Joshua Singer played Josh and other Josh, and Jason Smith was the narrator. And that's it. We only had 2 people talking in this one. Weird, right? On to social media. We're on YouTube, Tumblr, and Facebook at That Town Entertainment. On Twitter, we're at This Is That Town and at Tales of That Town. I think we have an outtake. I think we have one single outtake. Because, well, we just don't have the budget for it. Anyway, here it goes.
Testing. This microphone is great, Jesse, but it also picks up literally everything. So I apologize if there are some things here you have to edit. I also apologize if the room is a little echoey. I don't have any real soundproofing. There's a bunch of shit in here, so I'm hoping that does some to mitigate any ambient noise. Fuck it.